Despite the fact that I include a range of vocabulary and a list of great ideas, why do I still end up scoring so low in my writing task 2? Does IDP never give a good score for the writing module? Today, let's discuss a few pointers that will help you score better on your IELTS writing task 2. Starting with the first thing, that is जो हमारे IELTS writing task 2 का basic structure होता है. So as we are aware, task 2 is for 6 band score and task 1 is for 3 band score. Total they make up the 9 band score for the writing task. So जब भी हम writing task 2 attempt करते हैं, we have a few things that we need to keep in mind. जैसे कि जो हमारा एक format है for the writing task 2. We have to do the introduction, BP1, BP2, BP3 which is optional, and the conclusion. Now, जब हम introduction भी लिखते हैं, then we can include the general statement, which is again optional, but seems better, gives a good idea to the examiner. Then we have the purpose statement that is important to be included, and the outline, जो आपके question की demand को answer करता है. Coming down to the body paragraphs, the first body paragraph includes 1 to 2 reasons or ideas for your opinion, for your outline, which also incorporates the examples for the idea. And you have to make sure that you elaborate the idea, the reason that you're giving in the body paragraph. Same goes on for the body paragraph 2 and third, which is again optional. Then जब हम conclusion लिखते हैं, we incorporate the ideas again, we reiterate the ideas, we mention the outline again, and we paraphrase the statement of the question. That is again the basic structure of the writing task 2. Moving on, हमारे parameters क्या होते हैं for the task 2? Parameters that the examiners follow to check or to mark your task 2. There are 4 parameters. One is task response, the way that you have written, like it mentions or it includes the things that you've mentioned in the task, whether or not you've answered the task properly. Next is lexical resources. That is जो आप vocabulary use कर रहे हैं, the range of vocab that you're using. Third is the coherence and cohesion. That's the flow of reading for the examiner. And last is grammatical accuracy. That is again, like the name suggests, the grammar की जो accuracy आप उसमें use कर रहे हैं, जो आप grammar accurately उसमें use कर रहे हैं. Coming down to the discussion of the parameters in detail, जब हम task response की बात करते हैं, each parameter is again out of 9 bands each. So जब task response पे आपको examiner mark करता है, it's about कि आपने task की कितनी चीजें आपने fulfill करी हैं. Like जो हमारा basic structure है, introduction में I told you there are 3 parts: general statement, purpose statement, and the outline. So if you have just written the purpose statement and the outline, the examiner will always take notice of that and mark you accordingly. Though the general statement is optional, अगर आप उसे include करते हैं, it gives the examiner a good idea that the student knows what they're doing. Coming down to the body paragraphs, जब हम body paragraphs में अगर दोनों body paragraphs में हम एक reason देते हैं, again the examiner will take notice of that. जब आप दो reasons at least देंगे दोनों में, and you'll include the explanation of both the reasons and examples, the examiner will take notice of that and give you a good marking on the same. Lastly, the conclusion. If you mention all the 3 things in there, I'm sure you will be able to get a good marking on your task response. अगर आप conclusion में अपने तीनों चीजें mention करते हैं, reiterating the ideas, the outline, and paraphrasing the statement again, you are surely going to get a great score on your task response. Moving on to the lexical resources. Lexical resources are basically जो आप vocabulary की range use कर रहे हैं. And not just that कि आप अच्छे बड़े words use कर रहे हैं, it also means कि जो आप words use कर रहे हैं वो correct way में use हो रहे हैं. ठीक है, उनकी यूसेज अगर गलत होगी तो लेक्सिकल रिसोर्स के मार्क्स कटते हैं. Coming up to coherence and cohesion. CC is basically the flow of reading that the examiner feels or goes through while reading your answer. So जितनी smoothly जो examiner है वो आपकी आंसर शीट को पढ़ पाएगा, आपके आंसर को पढ़ पाएगा, उतने ही higher score आपका coherence and cohesion में आएगा. Now how can you make sure कि examiner के लिए वो एक smooth read हो? It's by including linking words like moreover, furthermore, additionally. Whenever you start your next paragraph, your body paragraph with such linking words, or when you're, including your idea, you're attaching your idea with such words, it gives a good impression to the examiner that the student is aware of the things that he's doing. Another way with which you can ensure that the coherence and cohesion part goes well with the examiner is by including a topic sentence. टॉपिक सेंटेंसेस वो सेंटेंसेस होते हैं जो आपके एक पैराग्राफ को टॉपिक दे देते हैं, जैसे हम सब हेडिंग्स यूज करते हैं. इट्स जस्ट लाइक दैट, इंस्टेड ऑफ अ हेडिंग इट्स अ सेंटेंस. जैसे आप जो रीजन आप इंक्लूड करने वाले हैं अपने नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ में, उसका एक सिंपल सेंटेंस हम बना के डाल सकते हैं इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द पैराग्राफ. व्हाई इज इट सो इम्पोर्टेंट? It's just that it helps to guide the reader and also keep your ideas organized. Lastly, we have the grammatical accuracy. Grammatical accuracy, जैसे कि उसके नाम में ही है, जो आपकी ग्रामर है, that has to be to the point. Like you need to use the articles correctly. You can include a different range of voice also, a range of sentences. Like you can include compound sentences, simple sentences, and so on. You can also make sure कि आप punctuations को बिल्कुल correctly use कर रहे हैं. Punctuations, just the simple ones like full stop, period, or comma or semicolon. ठीक है, ऐसी चीजें आप सही से यूज करेंगे, then it will give you a boost in your grammatical accuracy as well. Also, be sure to use a range of vocabulary, provided कि आप उसे सही वे से यूज कर रहे हैं. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज जब भी हम एक अच्छा सा एक बड़ा सा वर्ड हम ले लेते हैं, उसे हम बार बार यूज करते रहते हैं इन द राइटिंग टास्क टू, बट कहीं ना कहीं हमें उसकी यूसेज का आइडिया नहीं होता है, विच इम्पैक्ट्स आवर बैंड स्कोर ओवरऑल. Once you're done writing, be sure to proofread the whole essay. जब आप proofread कर रहे हैं, you can include these 7 questions that you can ask yourself. The first question that you can start with is, did I answer all the parts? Did I use linking words? Did I use punctuations? And did I use paragraphs? Is the spelling that I've used correct? Did I use a range of vocabulary? Or did I use a range of sentence structures? When you find yourself answering these questions positively, you are surely on your way to a good band score. I hope ये जितने भी suggestions आपको आज दिए गए हैं, ये आपके लिए beneficial होंगे, and good luck with your exam.